I just remembered I'm gonna do something. Just like, oh, okay. I think I fixed the mic by basically turning the gain up all the way, like 30 dB. I mean, I don't even talk that quiet, but like it's not like the best mic, and it's not like red on my face. But I think it'll work this way. It's just like I think maybe there's like because I'm not gonna say my voice is deep. It's not, but there is some lower frequencies that when they carry through the mic, it just sounds muddy. I've noticed. But we are super prepared today. Hallelujah! We got everything we need. I got all kinds of food and drinks for this little adventure. So why don't we start off in prayer? Let me get this game on here. Oh, okay. Okay, let's get it. Alright. Dear God, thank you so much for this time, this opportunity, and the lessons that you are giving us to learn so that we may better understand you, your love, and what it is that we are here to do through you. Thank you for all the food that you have blessed me with, all the consideration and love from my friends and family. Thank you for this opportunity to help other people to see your light and your love and your joy and your peace on earth. And just help me to bring that through with your words, your spirit, and your covenants, everything that you have to offer for everyone. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, I think we're good. I think we're chilling. So I want to get the second floor of the Cobble Keep, and maybe even work on, well, next time we'll work on the spiral staircase being like inside and outside of the log house. Okay. Why don't we start back where we left off on Exodus chapter 10. And I remember looking at some of these chapters before. I remember that we are in the middle of Moses trying to free his people from Egypt. Classic story, classic story. Throws the staff down, turns it into a snake by God. There was the plague of frogs, then gnats, then livestock, hail, and now locust. Yeah, giant hailstorm. It was like, I think they said like 100 pound ball of hail. Continuous lightning. Giant hail that would kill people. I'm not positive on the size, but I remember reading that. Plague of locusts. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Return to Pharaoh, and again make your demands. I have made him and his officials stubborn, so I can continue to display my power by performing miraculous signs among them. You will be able to tell wonderful stories to your children, grandchildren, about the marvelous things I am doing among the Egyptians to prove that I am Lord." Oh, not in the fire. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, he's flying. So Moses and Aaron went to Pharaoh and said, "This is what the Lord, the God of the Hebrews, says. How long will you refuse to submit to me? Let my people go so they can worship me. If you refuse, watch out, for tomorrow I will cover the whole country in locusts. There will be so many that you won't be able to see the ground. They will devour everything that escaped the hailstorm, including the trees and the fields. They will overrun your palaces and the homes of your officials, all the houses of Egypt. Never in the history of Egypt has there been a plague like this one. And with that, Moses turned and walked away. The court officials now came to Pharaoh and appealed to him. How long will you let these disasters go on? Please let the Israelites go to serve the Lord their God. I just lost my place. Okay, please let the Israelites go. Don't you realize that Egypt lies in ruins? So Moses and Aaron were brought back to Pharaoh. All right, go and serve the Lord your God, he said. But tell me, just whom do you want to take along? Young and old, all of us will go, Moses replied. We will take our sons and daughters and our flocks and herds. We must all join together in a festival to the Lord. Sounds beautiful. Pharaoh retorted, the Lord will certainly need to be with you if you try to take the little ones along. I can see through your wicked intentions. Never, only the men may go and serve the Lord, for that is what you requested. And Pharaoh threw them out of the palace. Wow. Then the Lord said to Moses, raise your hand over the land of Egypt and bring the locusts. Let them cover the land and eat all the crops still left after the hailstorm. So, it's interesting how Pharaoh thought, constantly Pharaoh is trying to end the reproduction of the family line that God has chosen. And he's using what looks like projection onto his enemies. But God's like, your projection's not going to fly, not for long. So Moses raised his staff, and the Lord caused an east wind to blow all that day through the night. When the morning arrived, the east wind had brought the locusts, and the locusts swarmed over the land of Egypt border to border. It was worst. It was the worst locust plague in history there has never been one like it, for the locusts covered the surface of the whole country, making the ground look black. They ate all the plants, all the fruit that survived the hail. Not one green thing remained, neither tree nor plant. Throughout the land of Egypt, Pharaoh quickly sent for Moses and Aaron. I confess my sin against the Lord your God, and against you, he said to them. Forgive my sin only this once, and plead with the Lord your God to take away this terrible plague. So Moses left Pharaoh and pleaded with the Lord. The Lord responded by sending a strong west wind that blew the locusts out into the Red Sea. Not a single locust remained on the land of Egypt, but the Lord made Pharaoh stubborn once again. Blessing. And he did not let the people go. It was crazy. Like, what does it take for Pharaoh? Pharaoh does not seem at all like a human being at this point, or in previous years. It's like he's been consumed by almost like it feels like he's a robot that doesn't have a relationship or doesn't know what God means. Like an untrainable robot. Maybe, yeah, it's like a robot with a virus that's not allowed to understand God. Like God could not have created a more meaningful villain, right? Like he's like, look, I'm gonna put somebody in charge who's never gonna listen to me if everything he cares about, even though he cares about everything but me, is lost. And I'm gonna show you what that looks like. And it's incredible because he really doesn't come off very human. A plague of darkness. Then the Lord said to Moses, lift your hand toward heaven. Deep, terrifying darkness will descend upon the land. So Moses lifted his hand towards heaven, and there was a deep darkness over the land for 3 days. During that time, people scarcely moved, for they could not see. But there was light as usual where the people of Israel lived. Then Pharaoh called for Moses. Go and worship the Lord, he said. But let your flocks and herds stay here. You can even take the children. No, Moses said, we must take our flocks and herds for sacrifices and burnt offerings to our Lord. All of our property must go with us, not a hoof can be left behind. We will have to choose our sacrifices for the Lord our God from among these animals, and we won't know which sacrifice he will require until we get there. So the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart once more, and he would not let them go. Get out of here, Pharaoh shouted. Don't ever let me see you again. The day you do, you will die. Very well, Moses replied. I will never see you again. Wow. It's funny because, like, I'm not there, so I can't really say how I would handle the situation. Like, I think a lot of believers nowadays would definitely feel a stronger sense of, like, the need to participate and rebel against Pharaoh. But it almost seems like, if you were back there living in that time, the intimidation behind, like, all the staff, Pharaoh's slaves and all that, like, it really might have been just too much to bear for the people that they just grew up basically getting abused their whole life. And you kind of get, like, trained that way. You kind of forget, like, what life is really all about, and, like, how much power you have over your own life, how to control your future. Okay, this is getting a little elevated, huh? I think we go in now. Curious though about this elevation. Yeah, because we're just gonna remove this wood anyways. Oh, I'm thinking, should I do planks? Maybe like a little bit in the middle. I'm actually not sure how I want to do this exactly. But I know I want to get this, we'll go this way. Second floor. I want to get the second floor covered up today. Harbor's looking trashy. It's all good. And luckily, we're not going to get those flying monsters for, like, sometime. I think it's 3 nights. 3 nights, 3 days. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do here. Keep this solid color. Oh my gosh, getting sloppy. Okay. And then I'm going to bring this in. I want to do a lot of glass over there, like for those windows. I think we just wrap this. I actually can't hear a thing. Okay. I got it turned up all the way. I don't know why. Okay. Yeah, I like this elevation, so we'll just continue all this. Oh! Now that we got the armor, I'm kind of thinking about going and finding the trainer, the Pokemon trainer, so that we can upgrade our little guys. And then I think we're gonna start flying on this guy. I think this guy's gonna give us some elevation and some mobility. It's a big place. Should really put some torches at the top. Otherwise, creeper might drop in on me. Let's get some sticks. Never have enough torches. Cobblemon. Or hardcore. Yeah, a guy could like spawn there, but I guess he just drop in here. Okay. Let's get this floor covered up. I don't really like the smoke right there. I think we can probably just undo this and put it like, we'll have the cozy fires like, I kind of want to do something like, this corner, this cozy corner is not so cozy anymore. I don't know why. I think it's just like too cringe. Gotta do something more regal. Take these planks. I think we'll do like a small portion in the center. Not even a small, like a big portion of the center. We'll do planks for the floor, the second floor. Oh, they're here. That's a door. Is that him? Oh, the little guys. I think I have a bow now, huh? Ooh, should we try this? Where'd it go? Alright, guys. Get him, go get him. Alright, I think if I do this, he'll attack him. Oh, 2 shots. That sounds awesome. I remember when I was like no-lifing this like off stream. And I'm so bummed I don't have that world because it was actually so cool. I did like a spaceship theme. It had like a waterfall coming down out of it. So it was like always floating. It was awesome. I'll do a spaceship on the next one if we fall. Or if we die. Trying to find the fastest way to place blocks. It almost feels like you gotta like move with it. Yeah, okay. Oh, there's like a perfect angle. Sometimes it's easier just to walk backwards. Kind of like real life. Like, we are so capable of making mistakes. It's absolutely insane. But what helped me survive my mistakes was being able to walk backwards. Because in this world, in this life, you're inevitably going to fall into traps. Like, it's kind of like why we came here, I think. Like, we wanted to see how capable we were of overcoming some of these traps, because they're not easy. That's why we, we get trapped. Oh, that was quick. Oh snap! The flood. All right, let's get rid of this sword. I'm like always using Valo keys. I have been playing a lot of Valo. It's pretty fun. They've got like all those new agents. Oh, I forgot these guys aren't going anywhere. Oh, got the shots though. Because the rain, right? So I thought the sun was gonna get him, but no sun. Awesome. Coming along, coming along. I was gonna say, don't I have a diamond pick? I do have a diamond pickaxe. I need to get rid of this one anyways. Oh, I think I could. Yeah, this place is big. But I like the space. If things work out, we'll have plenty of stuff to fill the space. Would like to get halfway through Exodus. I don't know how many chapters there really are. Then we'll leave that like that. I can't believe we're gonna run out of blocks. Maybe we'll do some mining and we'll look for that Pokemon trainer. Oh wait, I think my guys need more level. Let's see. Yeah, we gotta level up our guys a little bit. Maybe while we look for... What are we looking for? Some trainer. It's a good song. Oh, I finally got rid of that mark on the outline. Okay. So we need to go get wood and cobblestone. Actually, we got the wood. I think a little bit more cobblestone. Got the axe. Keep that there. Yeah, we gotta do our charcoal pit. We'll put the bed like bedroom. Could be like right here. I kind of want like a little, like a jungle window. I like this window. Yeah, that's fine. Because like when I lay down, hold on, Chip, you're right there in the spot. Oh my gosh, I made the most amazing burger of my life. And it was like 4 ingredients. But it's like sprouts, avocado. I think it's like a buffalo burger, but I mixed in like cheese and seasonings, and then avocado and then sprouts. Oh, for the last bite. Such a mess, but it's so good. Is it decent? Okay, let's go ahead before we go and grab cobblestone and look for Mars, Jupiter. Before we go and find Jupiter at the Lush Caves, actually Savannah's easier. Lush Caves is deadly. I'm gonna wait. Savannah's gonna be a lot safer. And there's all kinds of Pokemon. We might even find a couple of our favorites. Okay. Chapter 11. Death for Egypt's firstborn. Pharaoh's probably most valuable resource. I'm gonna say resource, because he doesn't. I don't think he looks at them as like people, because he doesn't even act like a person. Then the Lord said to Moses, I will send just one more disaster on Pharaoh in the land of Egypt. After that, Pharaoh will let you go. In fact, he will be so anxious to get rid of you that he will practically force you to leave. Tell all the Israelite men and women to ask their Egyptian neighbors for articles of silver and gold. Now the Lord had caused the Egyptians to look favorably on the people of Israel, and Moses was considered a very great man in the land of Egypt. He was respected by Pharaoh's officials and the Egyptian people alike. So Moses announced to Pharaoh, This is what the Lord says. About midnight I will pass through Egypt. All the firstborn sons will die, every family in Egypt, in every family of Egypt, from the oldest son of Pharaoh who sits on the throne to the oldest son of the lowliest slave. Even the firstborn of the animals will die. Then a loud wail will be heard, like a wailing, throughout the land of Egypt. There was never such a wailing before, and there never will be again. But among the Israelites it will be so peaceful that not even a dog will bark. Then you will know that the Lord makes a distinction between the Egyptians and the Israelites. All the officials of Egypt will come running to me, bowing low. Please leave, they will beg. Hurry and take the followers with you. Only then will I go. Then, burning with anger, Moses left Pharaoh's presence. Now the Lord had told Moses, Pharaoh will not listen to you, but this will give me the opportunity to do even more mighty miracles in the land of Egypt. Although Moses and Aaron did these miracles in Pharaoh's presence, the Lord hardened his heart so that he wouldn't let the Israelites leave the country. It's interesting to me how God needs to use a sibling, a human sibling, to help another human who is so incredibly lost within themselves. Because what has led that human to being lost was actually believing that they are greater than their siblings. Oh man, he's just getting pecked in the back. Thank you. Perfect, Chirp. Got the boat ready for me. So yeah, I think the people that God needs to repurpose the most are people that have found themselves believing that they are greater than their siblings on all of the surface of the earth. And that tends to be people in power, people with a lot of money, people with a lot of slaves. So, and we might think, oh, nobody's hitting us in the back with a whip, we're not a slave. But that's, that's just somebody abusing their slave. So, you could still be a slave without getting a specific type of abuse. There's so many different forms of abuse that these people in power like to use, and all of them are just boiled down to your resources. Like, how can they use your resources to keep you working for them? And it's actually incredibly sad that most people think, including myself, for the longest time, like that was the only option. Like working for Pharaoh was our only purpose. Like everyone's got like a Pharaoh in their own life, you know. And we need to boat deep into this area, but it's actually not that big. I'm kind of hoping to check out the windswept and the plateau. I think it's a beautiful area. Maybe I'll look for a trench. This goes down to 5. I thought I saw a 5 access. 4, 20, 30. This looks like it gets low. Oh wait, it just started turning into nighttime. Okay. We could still find the... We're just gonna sail around, looking for easy Pokemon fights. And then hopefully the trainer will be ready for. Oh, I forgot I need to build a PC. Let's do that first so I can... I don't even have the balls to catch all of these Pokemon. But... We'll do that when we get back. We'll make a PC. Oh, my old hut. I'm almost positive we've got the resources. Ah, we've got the resources. Let's see. 21. Let's give you some really good XP. You gotta be careful. It's electric, right? Oh yeah, it's super effective. Okay. Electric. Gonna destroy my water guy. Oh, that guy could have done some damage. Get away, get away. Bad baby zombie. Your armor. Oh, here's more. Let's see if we can get some XP off of these guys. Oh, that's a lot of them. As long as we don't get creeped on, we're good. Wow, he might just get all this XP. Oh, he's charging. We might have to get him with a quick attack. Oh, one more. Nice. Good charge, good charge. Probably wanted... He's acting like he wanted to get caught. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, okay, so the zebras dropped the books. The leather for the books. Huge. Yeah, and then... Gracky? Gracky, or call him Gracky. Gracky wants to take a break. Oh, not these guys again. 4 of them. Actually, I think we can just go for the XP here. I think we can take these guys out. Let's get our team out. Oh, snap. Came in from different angles. Wow. There's definitely a rhythm to the Minecraft combat. But once you get the diamonds, oof. Feeling strong, feeling strong. I think the XP is pretty valuable when we decide to enchant next time. Ah! Wait, the guy that we're supposed to fight is here. We're not ready though. We're not ready yet. Okay. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, weak Pokemon to level off of. Or even its trainer could give us some good XP. Yeah, Camper Diego. Hold on. Just in case. Gotta go like this. Okay. Safe and sound. A Cascoon. I'm surprised I don't have the skin for that Cascoon. It turns him into the dummy Pokemon. It's funny. Oh, the swap. I was like, wait, I'm using Buster, but it looks like... What's that? Tails? I remember his nickname. I can't remember it. Buzel. Buzel. More of these guys. Oh my gosh. Ow, ow. Zombies. I'm feeling confined here. Constricted and confined. Let me get some bread. Underwater bread. Ow. Might get tridented. Okay, we got the bread coming in. Going down my stomach lining. I'm ready for this. Water fight. Where's my team? Okay, I think these guys aren't really too much to worry about. So just kinda get this XP. That's how you gotta do it. You kinda have to dodge the last second. If you can. Got a skeleton coming in. I think there's only one more of these guys. Ow. I'm more worried about the skeleton though. You know what? I gotta use this. I heard another one. I heard one. I'm out of arrows. Okay, I gotta eat some more bread. I think we're good. Flame charge. Oh, it's a bug guy, so we'll just get Buster all the way up here. Is that 2 drowned? Oh no. Cool. Also, if we find a tower, wow, level 19, that's huge. So Buster's ready for the boss. Let's go down pretty far. Oh no. I remember that one. I think we're gonna just head out. No, I don't know. I think we're just looking for trainers. Yeah. So our guys are kind of decent now. Oh, it's the boss. Actually, I think we could win this. We got numbers. Okay, let's fight this guy. Another set. How many? Oh, another 4. Okay. That's fine. XP, good XP. They're like 2-shot. But I am out of bread. It's not a good thing. 2 more. Wait, 2.5. Go down, die. Okay, we got a zombie. Oh, he's holding the membrane. I'm out. Got 6 leaks. Should be good. 1 shot. Okay, we're good. Got that one on the way out. XP. Oh, this is gonna be huge for Manti. Manti's gonna get some XP, surely. Oh, he just got 1 shot. I don't know why I thought the grass was gonna take him out. I think water is good against this guy. Oh, we got an Enderman and a skeleton shooter. Oh, bad. I'm out of food. Wait, I'm about to have golden apple. Oh, he's creeping. I'm gonna go the long way. Chew on these reeds. Sun's coming up. We're chilling. Oh, that water gun really didn't do it for us. I think the skeleton dropped down, huh? Luckily, these reeds keeping us alive. Oof. I realized we're low on food though. You know what would be great is if the sun also killed creepers. That'd be awesome. Wow, this guy, he's giving me a run here. But the thing about Jupiter, I want to say, is Jupiter only has like 2 mons, I think. Quick attack. And Mega Drain. We need Mega Drain. Oh, like nothing. He's got one. This guy just keeps biting my whole team to death. Flame charge. Okay, that's good XP. Oh, that's right. This little guy, Skunk Tank. I don't think we're gonna have a chance. Pretty sure he's got like he's like a fire type, fire poison. And I've only got this fire guy. So unless he's like, oh, he flinched. I'm about to get one shot either way. Let's see what the tail whip does. I think it's his defense. Oh, snarl. Yeah, it's like a big bite. Yeah, we're not gonna, unless we can get him to flinch. Acid spray. Oh, okay, we tried. Whole team went down. I think now we can just grab those blocks we're after. Alright, easy mining. I know one of them could totally drop in on me though. I think there was one up here. Okay, I think we'll be okay. Since we're out of food, just mine this surface block. I think I'm safer under here. Maybe we'll look for some chests. Like ruins will have really good chests. And sometimes we can get a lot of XP for the Pokemon. I kind of wanted to just see if I could ride Flappy Bird at level, at his next up. I think his next evolution. I don't even know what his evolution is called. I don't even know what gen that this I was gonna bring him out, but Sag. I think he's like a newer gen because I'm not super familiar. But I really only know the old gens. Okay. We're gonna, once this axe breaks, I think we're just gonna head home, make a PC. We'll finish the floor with some stone and some planks. And I think we'll finish, hopefully we'll finish half of Exodus by then. It's getting pretty good, but I also remember a lot of this part of the story. I love a little sand shrew. I do have one more ball, but I don't know if I can catch him without the PC. I got that full party. But yeah, Commander, Jupiter, Mars, all the Team Galactic, they really like the Savannah. Alright, I'm gonna be right back with it. And we'll go. I really feel like the map pauses the game. But sometimes I'm like, maybe, maybe not. Either way, chapter 13. I think we're on, or 12. The first Passover. We can leave this out. The first Passover. Now the Lord gave the following instructions to Moses and Aaron while they were still in the land of Egypt. From now on, this month will be the first month of the year for you. Announce to the whole community that on the 10th day of the month, each family must choose a lamb or a young goat to sacrifice. If a family is too small to eat an entire lamb, let them share the lamb with another family in the neighborhood. Wow, they had so much resources, they couldn't even finish them. They had to share. That's beautiful. They had to share it or waste it, which is beautiful. Whether or not they share in this way depends on the size of each family and how much they can eat. This animal must be a 1-year-old male, either sheep or goat, with no physical defects. Wow. Take special care of these lambs until the evening of the 14th day of the first month. Then each family in the community slaughters its lamb. They will take some of the lamb's blood, smear it on top of the sides of the door frame of the house where the lamb will be eaten. That evening everyone must eat roast lamb with bitter herbs and bread without yeast. The meat must never be eaten raw or boiled. Roast it all, including the head, legs, and internal organs. Do not leave any of it until the next day. Whatever is not eaten that night must be burned before the morning. Wear your traveling clothes as you eat this meal, as though prepared for a long journey. Wear your sandals, carry your walking sticks, and and eat the food quickly, for this is the Lord's Passover. On that night I will pass through the land of Egypt and kill all of the firstborn sons, firstborn male animals in the land of Egypt. I will execute judgment against all the gods of Egypt. For I am the Lord. The blood you have smeared on your doorstep will serve as a sign. When I see the blood, I will pass over you. This plague of death will not touch you, and when I strike the land of Egypt, it will not touch you when I strike the land of Egypt. You must remember this day forever. Each year you will celebrate it as a special festival to the Lord. For 7 days you may eat only bread without yeast. On the very first day you must remove every trace of yeast from your homes. Anyone who eats bread made with yeast at any time during the 7 days of the festival will be cut off from the community of Israel. On the first day of the festival, and again on the 7th day, all the people must gather for a time of special worship. No work of any kind may be done on these days except the preparation of food. Celebrate this festival of unleavened bread, for it will remind you that I brought forces out of the land of Egypt on this very day. This festival will be a permanent regulation for you to be kept for generation to generation. Only bread without yeast may be eaten from the evening of the 4th day of the month until the evening of the 21st day of the month. During those 7 days, there must be no trace of yeast in your homes. Anyone who eats anything made of yeast during this week will be cut off from the community. These same regulations apply to foreigners, as they have been born among you. I repeat, during those days you must not eat anything made with yeast. Wherever you live, eat only bread with no yeast. That's interesting. Why the yeast was so like such a bad thing. Maybe the Egyptians, like Pharaoh was like super into yeast or something, or yeast may have been like more expensive. I don't know. Then Moses called for the leaders, and he told their families to slaughter the lambs apart for the Passover. Drain each blood into a basin of the lamb, each blood of the lamb into a basin, and take a cluster of hyssop branches, dip them into the blood, and strike the hyssop against the top sides of the doorframe, staining with the blood. And remember, no one is allowed to leave the house until morning, for the Lord will pass through the land and strike down the Egyptians. But when he sees the blood on the top and sides of the doorframe, the Lord will pass over your home. He will not permit the destroyer to enter and strike down your firstborn. Remember, these instructions are permanent and must be observed by you and your descendants forever. When you arrive in the land the Lord has promised to give you, you will continue to celebrate this festival. Then your children will ask, what does all this mean? What is this ceremony about? And you will reply, it is the celebration of the Lord's Passover, for he passed over the homes of the Israelites in Egypt, and though he killed the Egyptians, he spared our families and did not destroy us. Then all the people bowed their heads and worshipped. So the people of Israel did just as the Lord had commanded through Moses and Aaron. And at midnight the Lord killed the firstborns of Egypt, from the firstborn of Pharaoh, who sat on the throne, to the captives in the dungeons, even the firstborn of their livestock. Pharaoh and his officials and all the people of Egypt woke up during that night and to loud wailing throughout the land. There was not a single house where someone had not died. Israel's exodus from Egypt. Pharaoh sent for Moses and Aaron during the night. Leave us, he cried. Go away, all of you. Go and serve the Lord as you have requested. Take your flocks and herds and be gone. Go, but give me a blessing as you leave. All the Egyptians urged the people of Israel to get out of the land as quickly as possible, for they thought they will all die. The Israelites took with them their bread dough made without yeast. They wrapped their kneading bowls in spare clothing, carried them on their shoulders, and the people of Israel did as Moses instructed, asking the Egyptians for clothes, silver, and gold. The Lord caused the Egyptians to look favorable on the Israelites, and so the Israelites would whatever they asked for, and they gave them whatever they asked for. So like a victorious army, they plundered the Egyptians. That night, the people of Israel left Ramses and started for Succoth. There were about 600,000 men, plus all the women and children, and They were all traveling on foot. Many of them were not Israelites with them. That's interesting. Probably, it almost sounds like most of them weren't even Israelites. So that's incredible. I mean, you would think everyone would want to go at that point, right? Oh, I think I'm going to get attacked by these banshees. Along with many flocks and herds, whenever they stopped to eat, they baked bread with yeastless dough that they had brought from Egypt. It was made without yeast because the people were rushed out of Egypt and had no time to wait for the bread to rise. So it symbolizes the need to hurry. The people of Israel had lived in Egypt for 430 years. In fact, it was on the last day of the 430th year that all the Lord's forces left the land. This night had been reserved by the Lord to bring his people out of the land of Egypt. So this same night now belongs to him. It must be celebrated every year from generation to generation to remember the Lord's deliverance. Instructions for the Passover. Then the Lord said to Moses and Aaron, "These are the regulations for the festival of Passover. No foreigners are allowed to eat the lamb, but any slave who has purchased may eat it if he has been circumcised. Hired servants and visiting foreigners may not eat it. All who eat the lamb must eat it together in one house. You must not carry any of its meat outside, and you may not break any of its bones. The whole community of Israel must celebrate this festival at the same time. If there are foreigners living among you who want to celebrate, let all the males be circumcised. Then they may come and celebrate with you. They will be treated just as they have been born among you, but an uncircumcised may never eat the lamb." This law applies to everyone, whether native-born Israelite or foreigner. So the people of Israel followed all the Lord's instructions to Moses and Aaron, and that very day the Lord began to lead the people out of Egypt, division by division. Yeah, it sounds like a slow and steady process. 600,000 people migrating on foot. Like, there's just like a wake that they must have created. But it's also crazy, interesting how, like, scientifically speaking, the delicacy and like the attention to detail when it comes to handling the lamb, it's almost beyond them, or the people of that time. It seems like they probably would have not really like understood that the meaning behind it. I don't even know if I understand the meaning behind it, but it sounds to me like the resources of that lamb were so valuable, so powerful even, that if these had fallen into the wrong hands, not even hands, but like it almost sounds like he was trying to avoid creating a mess, right? Like people dragging lamb around house to house, or just being kind of filthy, I guess, with it. Oh, I gotta try it. So it was almost like, it sounds to me almost like God is on some level trying to create, what's the word? Sanitization. I was gonna say sanity, but it's like sterilization of like people handling, because like, let's say the lamb was like super resourceful, right? It was super nutritious. Then like if it's like on the floor somewhere, or if it somehow gets outside, I think the critters, the creepy crawly things that would eventually consume it would become like evolved. Like they would become incredibly evasive and difficult to manage, because the resources of that lamb were just so powerful and rewarding. that they could alter the evolution of lesser being, not lesser beings, but different creatures. And like, let's say it's just a bug, right? If the bug has no divine intentions, or even like, I know all of God's creatures have their orders or whatever, but like, it almost sounds like it would have been too much for them, right? Like, too great a reward that they would, like, sounds weird saying it, but it's like even the animals would sin, you know? Because that's kind of like how power works. It's like once you get a certain amount, unless you're ordained, it's almost like inevitable to become corrupted by it. Because what it almost like controls you, right? Because it's like energy itself. It needs to, it can't really be stagnant, right? Like water too. Like it'll go bad, so it intends to, its purpose is to be moved. We'll finish with these blocks and then we'll get the planks going. So God was like, in my opinion, it sounds like God was like, you need to take extreme care of these resources. Even the germs and the bugs will be corrupted by them. Because I will admit, like, as somebody who tried to be a vegan for a larger part of their life, unless you are spending a lot of money, it's difficult to get all the resources that your body requires in its what is the word, in its current state. Obviously, like through evolution and other things, it can have an easier time adjusting. Oops. But I think at its current state, it needs an extremely large amount of resources to operate consistently. Man, we got lots of planks. I think we're good. Bread, though, we can go grab some bread. Oh, the trainer's in our next door, in our jungle area. I think after today we'll do the second floor here. Not tomorrow, but the next episode we'll do we'll connect the outer spiral staircase for the log house. And then the next episode we'll start the jungle tree house. It'll be a bunch of these little trees. We'll keep the big ones, and then we might even have to make some like fake ones. But hopefully I can just keep the yeah, like over there, we'll keep the big ones and we'll turn them into like platforms, and we'll just connect the platforms. Kind of like the Wookiee place in Battlefront 2. That place was sweet. Okay. I think we just, I almost want to make this all glass, like a glass ceiling. So let's do planks first. Still don't know if you get more surface area with planks. I think you do. I don't know how much more. But I'm willing to think it's more. Whoa, whoa. Not these. Getting low on axes. But we should have enough for this project. Oh, I had a feeling. I had a feeling we were still in the be right back screen. I was like, wait, things are a little too chill. Things are going a little too good. Something's up. I think if I'm still streaming in like a year from now, I will definitely get a second monitor just so I can like not worry about making little mistakes. But also, I know you don't need one. I really don't need one. Technically. It would make things a little bit smoother. Or even if I like even if I just used my phone, maybe. I don't like using my phone though. I feel like the less I use my phone, the better. And eventually, like, probably in a year from now, I'm also gonna be like, the less I use my computer, the better. Because I think there's a large amount of value in a computer, but I think it's also sort of like more so based on like a temporary idea, where like once you've gotten to a certain place in life, it sort of degrades in value. Like there's only so much you can do with the computer, right? And a lot of that I think has to do with your own path, like what you're trying to do with your life. I think we can make this into a staircase. Somehow. Not too sure. I think we open this up a little bit. Might be easier to make the staircase on. It's gonna be a little weird, but that's okay. Weird's not bad. Let's put this up. Weird stuff here. Seeds, the plants. Take these plants. Let's go get some bread, actually, before it gets dark. We can work on the stairs when it gets dark. Luckily, this farm is just big enough. Okay, what have we got? So many seeds. I should find some chickens before I go back inside. Oh, I see a little one. See a baby chick over there. Oh, we can't have torches, I guess. Not that low. I wonder how much bread we got. Oh, the little bee drills asleep. Oh, eggs. Cool, cool. Okay, so we got 2 chickens in love. Bam, baby chicken. Get that guy some love. Alright, let's get inside. It's getting cold. It's getting dark. The bell sprouts are knocked out. I just want to make a little bit of stairs here. Alright, yeah, it's looking pretty good. How much bread is that? 11. Not bad. Oof. 2 days worth of bread. Maybe 2.5. Okay, we're gonna staircase up here, I think. Yeah, okay. So now we need to make a bunch of stairs. I think that's good. Kind of thinking like this. Then gotta go up again. That was not my intention, but maybe it'll work. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta keep building and it'll get better. I want it to go like that. Don't know if it can. Okay. Processing. Nice. Okay, wait, I get it. It's this. Wait, I gotta get this to turn into like one of these corners. Maybe not, maybe not. Maybe we ride with it like that, and then we just, yeah, we'll just open this up a little bit more. I guess, yeah, if we go all the way from here, it'll work. Or maybe if I just put a block. Got any more stones? Yeah, I got a couple more. Might be this. Let's see. Moment of truth. How does that? Okay, so now I have to just build down, maybe? Yeah, because it's gonna be like this. Yeah, we'll just have to wrap it around like that. Oh. I don't know. Feels off on this side. Maybe I just make it bigger. If I open it up, I can get 2 on that side. It's a lot of mining, though. I think I'm thinking about this right. So, let's see, it'd be like this. I think... I don't know, I'm getting kind of crazy with this. But it might just work. This is actually kind of bizarre. so it's 3 this way, and then we just need to go 1 more. Okay. Maybe this is it. Maybe this will work. Not the fastest builder in the world. Man, it kind of looks good as is. Wait, okay, so I get rid of these? Maybe. This might be better. Yeah, that kind of works. Oops. Okay, maybe that. Yeah, okay. See, I like this angle. That's good. Oh, the crabs. Let's get some lights on. Just in case something wants to be created up here without my knowledge. Ooh. Ooh. I love when I get a nice little stair going. Alright, let's get this side. Oh, wait. I think we used these. Buster just went down. I also think it's gonna be like this, though. Right. Makes sense. Yeah, we'll rock this. Oh, gotta cut these out. Now the only way this will work is if we open it up even more. Oh, man, my angles are reversed. Pass block. I think we just leave it like that, and then no, we gotta have it open up. So I think we go like this. I think it's like that. Looks a little weird, but it works great. Two in. Yeah, I've done a case like this. Man, just playing Minecraft makes me wanna. It reminds me of the previous build. Some of them I really enjoyed. Like, you can make something in Minecraft that you really like. It's interesting. I think it's just because it's like you don't really expect it to kind of build upon itself, but as long as you just keep working on it, it just keeps getting better. The zombies keep cooking. Okay, we got the second floor going. Yeah, we'll leave it as is for now, and I have to build this out. Maybe like this. One more. Actually, yeah, I think we're gonna round it off even more here with some, I hate to say it, some ugly block up more, some less, some harsher looking blocks, maybe, is that the word? That'll work. That'll work. I like the layering though from the planks. You get that half block. Definitely safe in here. I don't know, maybe the fire pit's better off like right here. Yeah, we'll do the charcoal over there. Beautiful little view. I almost want to make like a deck on here. Yeah, we can like stare up that. Right? Like if I went boom, boom. That's kind of cool. And we can do a little fire pit up there. Alright, let's get rid of this whole line, I think. Yeah, it's good. And I kind of want to make it plank. Oh yeah, because I don't think we can put planks. We can't really put stuff on planks. The logs might look weird. Let's see. Maybe. Lost a whole line. Whole line of glow. I think one more. Yeah, maybe if I can. I mean, it's working, but I gotta have to make like one of these poles. Which means it's gonna have to come all the way out. That's all good. So when we're up here, it'll be like, yeah, pretty cozy. All right, let's get that fire pit. One charcoal. Oh, okay, we need 2 real logs. Real solid logs. And a place to jump out of. I love jumping out of your castle. Okay. Solid logs. Ooh, yeah, if we get a bush, it's perfect. It's another bush. Alright, ready for the fire. Oh. And a passage. Dedication of the Firstborn. Chapter 13. Okay. Getting hungry. For the word. I got no sticks. Oh, I got sticks. Bonfire. It's actually coming along in here, huh? Perfect. Okay. Are the guys they're still out cold? Alright. Let's go ahead. Read Dedication of the Firstborn. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Dedicate to me all the firstborn sons of Israel and every firstborn male animal. they are mine. So Moses said to the people, this is the day to remember forever, the day you left Egypt, the place of your slavery, for the Lord has brought you out of by his mighty power. Remember, you are not to use any yeast. This day in early spring will be the anniversary of the Exodus. Celebrate this day when the Lord brings you into the land of the Canaanites, Hittites, Amorites, Hivites, and Jebusites. This is the land he swore to give your ancestors, a land flowing with milk and honey. So I wonder if those names were like, it can't be the giants, right? For 7 days you will eat bread without yeast, and then on the seventh day you will celebrate a great feast to the Lord. Eat only bread without yeast during those 7 days. In fact, there must be no yeast in your homes or anywhere within the borders of your land during this time. Now, the way that sounds, it's almost like the yeast had almost no significance at all, but it was more of like, what can I use to create some sort of like boundary, right? Like test of faith. And maybe it was like people were using yeast so much that it was the perfect tool for God to train them with discipline, maybe. During these festival days each year, you must explain to your children why you are celebrating. Say to them, this is the celebration of what the Lord has did for us when we left Egypt. This annual festival will be a visible reminder to you, like a mark branded on your hands or forehead. Let it remind you always the Lord's instructions in your minds and your lips. After all, it was the Lord who rescued you with great power from Egypt. So celebrate this festival at the appointed time each year. Bring these instructions when the Lord brings you into the land he swore to give your ancestors long ago, the land where the Canaanites are now living. All firstborn sons and firstborn male animals must be presented to the Lord. A firstborn male donkey must be redeemed from the Lord by presenting a lamb in its place. But if you decide not to make the exchange, the donkey must be killed by breaking its neck. However, you must redeem every firstborn son. And in the future, your children will ask you, what does this all mean? Then you will say to them, with the mighty power of the Lord brought us out of Egypt from our slavery. Pharaoh refused to let us go, so the Lord killed all of his firstborn males in the land of Egypt, both people and animals. That is why we now offer all of our firstborn males to the Lord, except that the firstborn sons are always redeemed. Again, I say this ceremony will be like a mark branded on your hand or your forehead. It is a visible reminder that the Lord who brought you out of Egypt with great power. Israel's wilderness detour. When Pharaoh finally let the people go, God did not lead them on a road that runs through Philistine territory, even though that was the shortest path. God said if the people are facing with the battle, they might change their minds and return to Egypt. So God led them along a safe route through the wilderness towards the Red Sea, and the Israelites left Egypt like a marching army. Moses took the bones of Joseph with him, for Joseph had made the sons of Israel swear that they would take his bones with them when God led them out of Egypt. As he was sure God would, leaving Succoth, they camped at Etham on the edge of the wilderness. The Lord guided them by a pillar of cloud during the day and a pillar of fire by night. That way they could travel whether it was day or night. The Lord did not remove the pillar of cloud or the pillar of fire from their sight. That's interesting. I wonder what that must have looked like. Just a pillar of cloud. Probably looked like a ghost. It's getting late. It's getting late. Not the tastiest smoothie, but there's a lot of papaya, and I'm chronically dehydrated. So it's really refreshing. need to make a big old cross. Probably like... Oh, also, let's fix the glow bridge. Do I have some? Oof. Low on the glow fruit. No berries. Wow. I think I took them all to the log house. Could be a little risky. Let's do it. To the log house. I'll fix this fence one day. I know I will. Okay. I should rest when I get there so I can heal my little guys. Alright, as long as we don't get shot down by an arrow. Oh, miss a jump. Oh, there's a creeper down there too. Just waiting for me to fall. Whew. Luckily these vines are pretty easy to climb. Got a couple little trails here. Bam. Nothing to worry about. Okay, we need... What was it? Berry. Yeah. Like, we only need one. Yeah, we only need one berry. And... we're good. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, we could do the big cross today. Yeah, we'll do the big cross today. Oh. Man, that armor is really helping my falls. It feels like it affects my... Whoa! When did that happen? Oh, okay. We got planks. It's all good. That was scary. Why is it... So it is longer on that side. Interesting. I want to wrap this around, actually. Like it's got a hold of the land. Oh, where did he come from? It's on, buddy. Oh, I see you. Oh, I'm out of arrows. You're going in the water. Or not. Okay, it's too heavy. Okay, got that bread too. Drop down bridge. Okay. The rock house. Oh, yeah, we should make this pond something I can jump into. Oh, I like the copper design though. Yeah, I'll take it. Okay. I should be able to fill this up. I think with this water, right? Yeah. I think that's how that works. Infinite water glitch. Wait, didn't I have salamanders? Oh my god, I think my salamanders died. Or something. Are they trapped under the water? They are cooked. I swear, yeah, like, maybe they got out. They, like, escaped or something. Whoa. My Sallies are gone. Yeah, I had two. I had the yellow one. I know they can kind of, like, get up and walk away, but they really just took off. It could be in the ocean. They probably found their way back home. That's incredible. Alright, let's see if that's a good jump spot. Oh! Pretty close. Let's try that again. Woo! Ouch! Felt that one hit my knee. Do this. Since we got the water for it. It's almost giving cross. If I just do right? Yeah. And then I go okay, wait a second. I'll take it. In memory of Jesus and our fallen are missing. It's off. Something's off about this. Our missing Sallies. That's pretty cool. Okay, got another leak. Man, I miss those guys already. Almost died for those guys. Okay, wait. Let's see. I think we're ready to fight these guys. 21. Yo, I thought my little guys. I thought they oh, they're like bugged, man. They're big time. Oh, I think my game super bugged. Might be the end of this series, cause like I might have to start over. Cause I'm pressing the combat button, but I'm not getting the. I think I just have to relog. Yeah, let's just relog. My guys, they didn't resurrect when I went to bed. They didn't wake up. Okay, we're back. I was wondering what happened to this guy, because we didn't get to use him in the fight. He's tough. He must have been dead or something. Look, he's about to take out this 21. No sweat. Ooh, that really hurt. Man, if I just had... like a heal. Oh wait, I think I go first. Wait, he was paralyzed and he still went first. That's kind of strange, isn't it? Okay, we gotta fill that in. This is looking a little sword. Is that it? Is that what it's supposed to look like? I don't know. Better like that? Yeah, I think it's better. Also, nah, it's cool. It's cool. Such a cute little canopy. Okay, what am I trying to do though? Gotta level up my guys for sure. Level 2 Zubat, it's crazy. Oh, I think we can sleep in the rain. No. It's not raining that bad. I could get the glass. Oh. What to do? What to do? The guys are down. Yeah, we'll just grab some glass. Uh-oh. I heard a trident. Ooh, I should get the salmon in my pond. Maybe the trident's is too far? Oh, he's down there. He's swinging. Salmon's baiting me? I got him, I got the salmon. Ow. What's hitting? Oh, I'm drowning. I'm drowning. Alright, we got a new fish for the pond. I want to see how long this will last. And those big windows are coming in clutch. Let's see. How long? We'll call him Fred. See how long Fred can handle this isolation. Actually, let's get him a buddy. Let's get Fred one more buddy at least. Ooh. I don't think Trident Man's still here. I hear him. One more fish, one more fish. Good. Let's get out. Oh. You a friend. I can put a bunch of them in here. Oh, he's going down the waterfall. Whee! Alright, it looks like they're kind of just going right for the far pond. The cross fountain. Oh, they love it. They actually love it. That's so cute. Okay, we got the fish for the pond. Probably only gonna do 2 salmon. I might get a bunch of different fish, but good for now. If they ever come back up to the second or third pond, or the second or first pond, then we'll know they're not all gonna get stuck down there. That would be kind of sad if they all got stuck at the bottom. Alright, we're ready to train the homies. Let's get these crab people out of here. 18 is kind of steep. These guys should take some damage. Yeah, okay. Now to keep the XP, we gotta swap this guy out. Big rack. Rackus. Do a quick attack. Not even close. Almost goes down. Mega Drain should do. Yeah. Okay, he's good. He's back. It's like having a little raptor around. Alright, I'm gonna see if we can energy ball this guy one shot. Yes, sir. Okay. He might be 18 now. He might have a cooler move. Oh, so he does more damage because he's low HP. It's awesome. X Scissors crazy. Yeah, let's try that. I'm not sure what bug is good against, but let's good to have a variety. Okay, let's try Tox. Tox again. Oof. Ceiling's a little low. Bumped my head on it. Oh, I guess we'll finish the fence for today. Get these guys trained up a little bit today, and then tonight we'll finish the fence. Oh, he just took a beating. A wing beating. I got the paralyze off. Alright, let's save his HP. Swap him out with Buster. Buster can finish this guy off. Let's check on these salmon. I think they're all just gonna get bottlenecked. Oh my gosh, just winged him down. Tails, you got this. The water shouldn't hurt. I'm surprised these birds are going first when they're paralyzed. Oh, unless my Buster missed, maybe. But yeah, oh no, they don't have that upstream salmon style. It's weird though, because the current, it's going both ways, so I think all I have to do is like that. Oh, not like that, not like that. Right, okay, so they can probably go back and forth, but there's definitely no climbing. Well, I think they're just comfortable. I think they'll climb back up here one day. Alright, we got more fish to fry, I guess. Or 8 palms. 27, 28. Not messing with those guys. Oh, a trainer would be a good idea. I think we're ready for a trainer. Little level 8 Weedle. Manty's definitely looking for that foul. Alright, with his new... Oh, but I think Bug's really good against grass type. Alright, let's try Bug on Bug. I think it's a little bit better. And then it gets stronger, right? Oh, it gets a lot stronger. Oh, I should have swapped him out. I forgot to look at his HP, little guy. Tokes. Big old melt of the Weedle. And then we'll have him go after Mankey too, why not? Actually, you know, I think there was this, I don't know if it would be very interesting. Oh, Pantsir's so cute. But there was like, I think there was a mod where basically your Pokemon level up from killing zombies and skeletons and stuff, like Minecraft enemies, rather than so that you don't have to like beat up other Pokemon, you know? This guy's huge! He probably only has one Pokemon though. Oh, I'm surprised we got to get hit first. If he's got 2, I think we're cooked. But maybe I think Bug is actually gonna work against this guy. No, not at all. It's the opposite. It's the opposite. So I think fighting is good against Bug. Alright, let's see if we can get him low. Easy paralysis. Revenge! Ooh. Can Chirp do it? Level 16? Super effective. Just needs to survive 1 hit. Yeah, that was a little greedy. That was a little greedy. Not gonna lie. Lost our guys, but We learned something. We learned our limits. I think now we can work on that fence we've been meaning to work on. I think I have an idea of how I'm gonna fix it too. This guy on fire? This guy's getting, oh, he's next to the torch. I was like, this guy's getting cooked. Okay, yeah, so I think I know how I want this fence to go. It's gonna be like 2 stories high. Grab anything we don't need. Anything out of the way. I'll have it go up outside. This looks fine. Maybe this. This. Again, a little that, a little this, a little trimmy here, maybe here. Get some extra space. Yeah, that's good. This corner is a little strange, actually. Oh no. The only other axe I have is a weapon. Alright. One good old snap of this bamboo. Or 2. Ooh, and we are on our way. Okay, so we need a couple different things here. Lots of fencing. Lots of fencing. This could be interesting. 24 plus 18. That should be good. Almost missed it. Okay. Finish this. And then I think where it's like, I don't know, it almost feels like, oh, we are starving. Starving for some bread. Did that bread grow? Alright, bread's ready to eat it. That was fast, wasn't it? 2-day bread. That should be good. Reseed. We'll definitely expand this out like I think at least one more perimeter layer. Maybe 2. Feels way better than leeks, though. Okay. Nice. Got like 30 pieces. Big time. Wait, so that's like 10 slices? Oh, I don't think we can make this jump. Oh. Okay, we'll finish the fence in the morning. Make this bread. 12 loaves. I don't know why that perimeter on the minimap, because it's like darkened on the first floor. Only when it zooms in. That's weird. Okay. I think we're on chapter 15. No, I think we're on 14. talking about those pillars, fire and cloud. Then the Lord gave these instructions to Moses. Tell the people to march toward Pi-hahiroth, between Migdol and the sea. Camp there along the shore, opposite Baal-zephon. Then Pharaoh will think, those Israelites are confused. They are trapped between the wilderness and the sea. Once again I will harden Pharaoh's heart, and he will chase after you. I have planned this so I will receive great glory at the expense of Pharaoh and his armies. Oh, so he was planning on parting the sea. That's why he brought them there. So I will receive great glory at the expense of Pharaoh and his armies. After this, the Egyptians will know that I am the Lord. So the Israelites camped there as they were told. The Egyptians pursue Israel. When word reached the king of Egypt that the Israelites were not planning to return after 3 days, Pharaoh and his officials changed their mind. What have we done letting those slaves get away? They asked. So Pharaoh called out to his troops that led the chase in his chariot. He took with him 600 of the best chariots, along with the rest of the chariots of Egypt, each with a commander. The Lord continued to strengthen Pharaoh's resolve, and he chased after the people of Israel, who escaped so defiantly. 600 chariots. Nowadays, it's like 600 Humvees. Like, that's a full-scale war. All the forces of Pharaoh's armies, all his horses, chariots, and charioteers were used in this chase. The Egyptians caught up with the people, so he fully intended to drag everybody home and put them back to slavery. The Egyptians caught up beside the shore near Pi-hahiroth, across from Baal-zephon. As Pharaoh and his army approached, the people of Israel could see them in a distance, marching towards them. The people began to panic, and they cried out to the Lord for help. Then they turned against Moses and complained, "Why did you bring us out here to die? In the wilderness? Weren't there enough graves for us in Egypt? Why did you make us leave? Didn't we tell you to leave us alone while we were still in Egypt? Our Egyptian slavery was far better than dying in the wilderness." But Moses told the people, "Don't be afraid, just stand where you are and watch the Lord rescue you. The Egyptians that you see today will never be seen again. The Lord himself will fight for you. You won't have to lift a finger in your defense." Amen. Escape through the Red Sea. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Why are you crying out to me? Tell the people to get moving. Use your staff. Hold it out over the water, and the path will come clear before you through the sea. Then all the people will walk on dry ground, yet I will harden the hearts of the Egyptians, and you will follow the Israelites into the sea. Then I will receive great glory at the expense of Pharaoh and his armies, chariots, charioteers. When I am finished with Pharaoh and his army, all of Egypt will know that I am Lord." Then the angel of God, who had been leading the people of Israel, moved to a position behind them, and the pillar of cloud also moved behind them. The cloud settled between the Israelites and the Egyptian camps. As night came, the pillar of cloud turned into fire, lighting the Israelite camp, but the cloud became dark to the Egyptians, and they couldn't find the Israelites. Then Moses raised his hand over the sea. The Lord opened up a path through the water with a strong east wind. The wind blew all that night, turning the seabed into dry land. So the people of Israel walked through the sea on dry ground, with walls of water on each side. Then the Egyptians, all of Pharaoh's horses, chariots, and charioteers, followed them across the bottom of the sea. But earlier in the morning, the Lord looked down on the Egyptian army from the pillar of fire and cloud. He threw them into confusion. Their chariot wheels came off, making the chariots impossible to drive. "Let's get out of here," the Egyptians shouted. "The Lord is fighting for Israel against us." When the Israelites were on the other side, the Lord said to Moses, "Raise your hand over the sea again. Then the waters will rush back over the Egyptian chariots and the charioteers." Wow, so they were trying to chase them with the chariots, and then the wheels came off while the chariots were still on that passage. So the sun began to rise. Moses raised his hand over the sea. The water roared back into its usual place, and the Lord had swept the Egyptians into surging currents. The water covered all the chariots, charioteers, and the entire armies of Pharaoh.
Of all the Egyptians who had chased the Israelites into the sea, not a single one survived. The people of Israel had walked through the middle of the sea on dry land as the water stood up like a wall on both sides. This was how the Lord rescued Israel from the Egyptians that day, and the Israelites could see the bodies of the Egyptians washed up on the shore. When the people of Israel saw the mighty power of the Lord had displayed against the Egyptians, they feared the Lord had put their faith in him and his servant Moses. Beautiful. And then chapter 15, we have a song. Let's see here. I think, yeah, it looks like there's only 33, 36. Okay, so there's 30 chapters. We can go to 20 today. My goodness, it's gorgeous out here. Big old bird. I could probably fly on this one. Oh, we need to make a PC. We need to make a PC. Should have made the ceiling smaller so I could just jump. But I like the space. No rush, right? What was I making? A PC. PC. Oh, I need that sand. I need that sand. 1 glass, 4 iron, 2 copper, 2 smooth. Okay, let's get the stones cooking. Where'd I get that gold? I think I have enough for almost. I think I almost have enough for another golden apple. In fact, we'll take all of this to the log house where we make the golden apples. See, it's a little dark in here. Put the torch out. Roof looks good. Because I've played this exact style and whatever, and I've had it like this torched out, and then I would have like a creeper in this corner spawn, in that little corner of shadow. I kid you not, and they will end everything. But we've got a lot of blast protection. We've got a 2 and then 2 1s. I think we survived 1 creeper explosion. Point blank. So I think I gotta make this easier to jump on. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like a line of glowberry. Oh, it is dark in this corner, isn't it? So yeah, we're gonna do glowberries like on both of these, like drapes. And I think, oh wait, better yet, I think we take out this wall here, and then we put them on this line above, coming down. So when we jump to them, we can climb them up a little bit, like so. So like this. Yeah. I really don't want to mix match these colors. Actually, we're going over here with it. Right? Yeah. That'll work. Right? Am I thinking about this the right way? There's only one way to find out. Let's go get those berries. Okay, what else do I need? What was I gonna do? Oh, the fence. We'll do the fence when we get back. Fence on the map looks hilarious. but it's adorable. Gotta make a better tree path, maybe. Whoa. Safety. Not the random fences. Alright, you know what? Let's make an axe while we're here. Maybe I got some iron stashed away. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. Boop. That's gonna come in handy. And what am I, okay, the gold. So that's 6 plus, this is 8. Nice, almost. Wait, yeah, we're good, we're golden. Amazing. Might not be afraid to pop one of those. I need to. Hey, buddy. I think he likes it. Okay. Oh, a jungle cat. I wonder if I can get him with the chicken. If he doesn't want the chicken, then we'll know. Just rabbit. Maybe it's different for each type of cat. Hey, buddy. You like the chicken? He likes the chicken. He's looking at it. He's looking at it. I'm coming over there. Don't worry. Ah. Oh, he doesn't like it. He doesn't like it at all. He's making me eat it. You have it. I don't want it. Ah, my leg. Okay, so he doesn't like chicken. We know he doesn't like chicken. He wants the rabbit. I think it's rabbit meat. And I don't think I have any rabbit meat. So let's maybe toss these eggs. Probably wasn't the best spot. But I swear I was gonna grab something else. Let's see. Is there anything I need? I think we can keep the stones in the other place. Oh, the berries that we came for. Of course. We came for those berries. Let's see. How's this path looking? Not too shabby. A lot easier on the way back. Red time. And we just need to make more fences so that we can do the bridge as well. I think we'll end it with the bridge fence. Where are my fences at? Oh, my other hand. I kind of do like the idea of opening this up a little bit more. Keep it off the ground. Yeah, should be. See, I'm worried if they could jump this from here. So I'm gonna go too high on the bottom floor. Oh, deadly move. Nice, okay. Needed a little bit more room. Even looks better on the mini-map. I think we're gonna
break these away. Yeah, that. Bring it around town. Oof. I don't know about that last one. Yeah, I think it's actually better like this. We can just take this out. Ooh, I kind of want to save that. We'll just do like a little trio of the trees. Excuse me. Gorgeous. Okay. Oops. 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 This is the play. But we gotta go, I think we gotta go too high, right? 3 high. Or I shovel this dirt. Actually, I think I just take all this fencing. And make dirt here. I literally have 5 pieces of dirt. Okay, it's getting there. Now we're gonna claim some of this land. Then we'll just come out here. Too high. I like that. It's kind of like a wall. Whoa! Look at that. Alright, I'm coming for that fence. Ooh, this is a tough shot. Alright, let's try that one more time. I think we're fine. I think we're kind of chilling. Ooh, maybe dirt there. Yeah, it's looking like a dirt spot. Do I have the shovel on me? I should. Okay. Seems legit. But we're gonna go up one more. Yeah, like this. Oof. Yeah, it's a lot of fence. It's a lot of fence. I'm about to finish it tomorrow. In Minecraft. Oh my goodness. This is a tough little jump. Alright, next chapter. What are we on now? What are we on, Buster? Is it 15? Oh yeah, it's 15, and it's a song. Called the Song of Deliverance. This point in the story, things are just going so well. Entire chapter is a song, so they must have had some serious peace at this time. Then Moses and the people of Israel sang this song to the Lord. Oh, messing things up. Oh, okay. I will sing to the Lord, for he has triumphed gloriously. He has thrown both horse and rider into the sea. The Lord is my strength and my song. He has become my victory. He is my God, and I will praise him. He is my father's God, and I will exalt him. The Lord is a warrior. Yes, the Lord in his name is his name. Pharaoh's chariots and armies he has thrown into the sea. The very best of Pharaoh's officers have been drowned in the Red Sea. The deep waters have covered them. They sank to the bottom like a stone. Your right hand, O Lord, is glorious in power. Your right hand, O Lord, dashes the enemy to pieces. In the greatness of your majesty, you overthrow those who rose against you. Your anger flashed forth. It consumed them as fire burns straw. At the blasts of your breath, the waters pile. The surging waters stood straight like a wall. In the middle of the sea, the waters became hard. Wow, so I wonder if he had to freeze the water on the sides. It was windy. The enemy said, I will chase them, catch up with them, and destroy them. I will divide the plunder, avenging myself against them. I will unsheath my sword, my power will destroy them. But with a blast of your breath, the sea covered them. They sank like lead to the mighty water. Who else among the gods is like you, O Lord? Who is glorious in holiness like you, so awesome in splendor, performing such wonders? You raised up your hand, and the earth swallowed our enemies. With unfailing love, you will lead this people whom you have ransomed. You will guide them in your strength to the place that is holy. The nations will hear and tremble. Anguish will grip the people of Philistia. The leaders of Edom will be terrified. The nobles of Moab will tremble. All the people of Canaan will melt with fear. Terror and dread will overcome them. Because of your great power, they will be silent like stones until your people pass by, O Lord, until your people whom you purchased pass by. You will bring them in, plant them on your own mountain, and place the place you have made as your home, O Lord, the sanctuary, O Lord, that your hand have made. The Lord will reign forever and ever. And when Pharaoh's horses, chariots, and charioteers rushed into the sea, the Lord brought the water crashing down on them. But the people of Israel had walked through on dry land. Then Miriam, the prophet, Aaron's sister, took a tambourine and led the women in rhythm and dance. And Miriam sang this song, I will sing to the Lord, for he has triumphed gloriously. He has thrown both horse and rider into the sea. Bitter water at Marah. Then Moses led the people of Israel away from the Red Sea, and they moved out into the Shur desert. They traveled in the desert for 3 days without water. When they came to Marah, they finally found water, but the people couldn't drink it because it was bitter. That is why the place is called Marah, which means bitter. Then the people turned against Moses. What are we going to drink? They demanded. So Moses cried out to the Lord, and the Lord showed him a branch. Moses took the branch and threw it into the water, and this made the water good to drink. That's beautiful. It was there at Marah that the Lord laid before them in following conditions to test their faithfulness to him. If you will listen carefully to the voice of the Lord your God and do what is right in his sight, obeying his commands and laws, then I will not make you suffer the diseases I sent on the Egyptians, for I am the Lord who heals you. After leaving Marah, they came to Elim, where there are 12 springs and 70 palm trees. They camped there beside the spring. Ooh, wow, things are getting a little spicy, but it's still good. All good stuff. People are really putting on the faith weights in that story. Just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna want more of these guys. So we're gonna want to go here. Oh, so it is over there. I think that'll work. Yeah, so these will be like curtains to the second floor. Hopefully they'll produce new fruit. Maybe there's one on this new branch. Yeah, look,
One more berry. Well, actually, I think we need like 10, but every little berry helps. I almost want to do like a center staircase in the middle, but every time I try to do a spiral staircase, it just comes out wild. So let's see. Oh, that's right, we're gonna do the fence. Gonna finish the fence. And then the bridge. Fence and the bridge. Maybe I'll fight this little guy. With talks. Ooh. Took that one like a champ. Miss! Oh, he's immune. Is what? Oh, wait. Is that the bird I have too? Maybe that means my bird is immune. Oh, I gotta get the dex out. If this is a waterlow. A watril. A watril. Oh, because it's like wattage. So he's an electric type. I wonder if that means that if that's mine. I think I have a different bird. I think I have a different bird. Chicken. Nice. Now, defense. We're out of logs. Really? Ooh, that might be enough. For the fence. Let's see. Oh, not planks. We're not doing that. Oh, what's happening? It keeps resetting. What is it doing? Okay, let's put the wood down. There we go. It's wild. 24 is probably not going to be enough. But we'll use it. Oh. Just to finish this one out. Guess we can leave it low. Whoa. It's kind of nice that it's on like a grass hill. Feels safe. And it drops down. So I'm gonna go, yeah, because they can walk up this block and then that. I'm hearing stuff. This guy looks so funny. He looks like a baby Frieza. Now, maybe there. There. I don't know why I'm making that too high for sure. I gotta save these. That could work. And I think we're just gonna push this stuff back. In case we get those jumping villains. Two more. Creeper senses. My creeper senses are activating. Cool. Oh my gosh, it's looking gorgeous. Now, who needs fencing? You. I think that looks pretty good. That looks kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's like this. Then we
reacquire these. Okay, we'll fix this area a little bit. Shouldn't need more than 2 of those. I want to say, did you guys hear that? But it's just me. Just me. That should do that. We'll just bring this all the way. Whoa. I think it's time. I didn't want to take this guy down, but he's kind of just like right in the way here. I could use the wood, I guess. Alright, tree, it's time. Still plenty of trees. Still plenty of trees. And we're gonna need help with this fence anyway. Whoa. I think I got the dirt for this. Yeah, maybe I almost want to do another pond, but nah, we'll just fill this in. Yeah, we're gonna have this fence actually come along this dirt. I want to have like a little flower garden in the front here. Maybe I'll just go more. Yeah, because this is gonna drop off. Let's get some more dirt for this. I need to pull this back a little bit too. Anyway, so I'm gonna do a perimeter on here. We're getting hooked on this bread. We even have enough space for stairs too. I'm such a jumpy guy. And let's make this look better. It's hard to clean this up. Maybe I just do... I think I know what I do. First we make fencing. I'm about to accidentally eat this apple, I can feel it. It's the torchy. I swear I just made 5,000 torches. Woof! I lost it. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, that should be perfect. I got the sticks. Boom, boom. Definitely good on fences. Okay. Red time. I think I see a trainer we could fight. You, Mr. Flint. Yeah, this is just right up our alley, it looks like. Ooh, far-fetched? I'm wondering if bug is good. Oh my god, gotta swap him out instantly. Switch him out, switch him out. He might even have a water move, right? Let's see if water does it. Or fire. Oh, my guy's speed rose. Oh, took a huge crit. Alright, just gotta get him low. Maybe burn?
Oh, okay, okay. Who's gonna take the... I would love Manti to finish him off, but I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. One water gun should do it. One more water gun. Oh, the rock smash. Perfect, okay. He should only have one guy. Oh, level 20? I think I have to beat this guy to get the XP. Oof. Tox can do it. Tox can do it. Tox, hug him. Nice. Oh, snap, he just got body slammed. Okay. Squish to a pulp. Chirp. Peck him out. Peck his eyes out. Paralyzed, paralyzed, paralyzed. Body slam. No, you flattened my bird. Maybe it's another peck. Paralyzed, paralyzed, paralyzed. Yes. Crit and paralyzed? You're done. You're cooked. Tell me that you only got 2. Nice, nice. You only had 2. You only had 2. Give me a mushroom too. One of those days, huh? A red mushroom. Haven't had that. Cool. Wow, we're already getting berries. Let's go. Last one. Cool. So now we can just be like, whoop. Now we can just be like, whoop. Whoop. Imagine. Oh, that'd be a tough shot. If I carve this out. Wait a second. I think we hit that. I think we land these. Oh my gosh. There's no way. That's a tough land. It's all good though. Is that where I think it is? Yeah. Okay. That's good. Actually, let's put it back. No jumping from the first. We'll make it like maybe we'll just put like water right here. And then we could just jump down. But then we would also probably just jump on here. Could be, it's kind of nice to have pond, like an indoor pond, I guess. And I could just get all the water from my little pond. Speaking of, grab my bucket. Let's see, should be okay to just something like that. Boom. That's pretty cool. Got the spa. Come in, Chirp. It's chilly. He looks like he likes cold water. Those feet. I think we're gonna go ahead and use the bathroom. We're gonna hit up chapter 16, I think. Yeah, chapter 16. And yeah, we still have to do 2 fences. The bridge and the regular fence. Be right back. Chapter 16. Manna and quail from heaven. Then they left Elim and journeyed into the Sin desert, between Elim and Mount Sinai. They arrived there a month after leaving Egypt. There, too, the whole community of Israel spoke bitterly against Moses and Aaron. "Oh, that we were back in Egypt," they moaned. "It would have been better if the Lord had killed us there. At least there was plenty to eat, but now you have brought us into this desert to starve us." Then the Lord said to Moses, "Look, I am going to rain down food from heaven for you. The people can go out each day and pick up as much food as they need for that day. I will test them in this to see whether they follow my instructions. Tell them, pick up twice as much as usual on the 6th day of each week." Then Moses and Aaron called a meeting to all the people of Israel and told them, "In the evening you will realize that the Lord has brought you out of Egypt, that the Lord who has brought you out of Egypt. In the morning you will see the glorious presence of the Lord. He has heard your complaints, which are against him, and not against us. The Lord will give you meat to eat in your evening and bread in the morning, for he has heard all your complaints against him. Yes, your complaints against the Lord, not us." Then Moses said to Aaron, "Say this to the entire community of Israel. Come into the Lord's presence and hear this reply to your complaints." And as Aaron spoke to the people, they looked out toward the desert. Within the guiding cloud, they could see some awesome glory of the Lord. And the Lord said to Moses, "I heard the people's complaints. Now tell them, in the evening you will have meat to eat. In the morning you will be filled with bread. Then you will know that I am the Lord your God." That evening, vast numbers of quail arrived and covered the camp. The next morning, all the camp was wet with dew. But the dew disappeared later in the morning. Thin flakes, white like frost, covered the ground. The Israelites were puzzled when they saw it. "What is it?" they asked. And Moses told them, "It is the food the Lord has given you. The Lord says each household should gather as much as it needs, pick up 2 quarts for each person." So the people of Israel went out and gathered this food, some getting more and some getting less. By gathering 2 quarts for each person, everyone had just enough. Those who gathered a lot had nothing left over, and those who gathered only a little had enough. Each family had just what it needed. Then Moses told them, "Do not keep it overnight." But of course some of them didn't listen and kept some of it until morning. By then it was full of maggots and had terrible smell, and Moses was very angry with them. I've noticed a lot of this, like just these patterns that happen in real life, that where it feels like God's telling you, like, take what you need. If you take anything more, it's going to slow you down. Because instead of being afraid of not having enough in the future, you learn that you don't have to worry about what you have in the present because the future has already been prepared. The people gathered the food by morning by morning, each family according to its need. And as the sun became hot, the food they had not picked up melted and disappeared. On the 6th day, there was twice as much on the ground, and 4 quarts for each person instead of 2. The leaders of the people came and asked Moses, "Why did this happen?" He replied, "The Lord had appointed tomorrow as the day of rest, a holy Sabbath to the Lord. On this day we will rest for our normal daily tasks. So bake or boil as much as you want today, and set aside what is left for tomorrow. The next morning is leftover food, wholesome and good, without maggots or odors." Moses said, "This is your food for today, for today is the Sabbath of the Lord. There will be no food on the ground today. Gather food for 6 days, but the 7th day, or gather the food for 6 days, but the 7th day is the Sabbath. There is no food on the ground for you on that day." Some of the people went out anyway to gather some food, even though it was the Sabbath, but there was none found. That's interesting because it's like God is like actively participating in their lives. And he was like, "Look, I'm going to take a break on this day. And I told you guys to take a break too. I prepared everything you needed, so you don't have to ask me for help. I'm going to be knocked out, tired. I need rest." And then people are still like, where's the magical food on the ground? But they just had no, almost what it feels like is like the most minimalistic relationship possible. They didn't perceive him as a being of relationship. Like they perceived him as this separate entity. In time, the food became known as manna. It was white like coriander seed, and it tasted like honey cakes. Oh my gosh. Then Moses gave them this command from the Lord: 2 quarts of manna, and keep it forever as a treasured memorial of the Lord's provision. By doing this, later generations will be able to see the bread that the Lord has provided in the wilderness when he has brought you out of Egypt. Moses said to Aaron, get a container, put 2 quarts of manna into it, and then store it in a sacred place as a reminder for the future generations. Aaron did this just as the Lord had commanded Moses. He eventually placed it in a safekeeping in the Ark of the Covenant. So the people of Israel ate manna for 40 years until 40 years until they arrived in Canaan, where they were crops. The container used to measure the manna was an omer, which held about 2 quarts. Wow, 40 years they got to eat what was like heaven cake for free, which is coming out of the ground. That's beautiful. Okay. Berry. And what to do? Oh yeah, the fencing. I realized. Gotta do one of these. Oh, we gotta pull this back. We gotta pull this all the way back. I think that's it. It's gonna be like this. Oof. Short, what, like 4 blocks? 4 rock blocks. Wow, it's crevice, huh? Oh, you know what we could take? I think we could just take this. Yeah, we still make that jump. No sweat. I feel like a rodent when I do that jump. Oh, ooh, it's gonna hurt. Let's get those last 2 blocks from here. Extra block. For what's going on with this little thing here? Maybe we'll just do it for now. There we go. Berry time. This looks so beautiful from the top. If I could shave off these, I think. It doesn't look the best. I think what I gotta do is like upside down steps. Right there. And for now, we'll leave it. We'll leave it as is. I don't know what we're gonna put up here, but I think we're gonna leave it kind of open. Maybe we'll do a couple towers. I think we'll do 3 different towers, 1 in each corner, and then we'll leave this like glass observatory. We'll have like stairs that go like all the way around. Oh, if you could do glass stairs, that'd be slick. Or just on the these 2 sides, we'll have stairs that connect it. Maybe just like
I don't know how we're gonna do this, but I want to be able to go back and forth here. So yeah, maybe a middle stair right there. And then glass. I don't know what's going on with that. We got some fencing to fix. I gotta finish my bread. I'm starting to feel like we're in a creeperless environment. Whoa, crazy fence. We're gonna bring this out for sure. Whoa. I kind of want to fix this area. It's looking kind of shabby. Thinking we just make it like a cliff or something. I need this dirt. Make a safe little perimeter. Hopefully no bad guys know that little move right there. Where's the dirt? Cool. Oh yeah, I was gonna do maybe like this. Yeah, that's good enough. That's all good. It's looking good. Some of those corners, kinda. Brother. Oh, brother. Stay out. I think they can climb these vines. I feel like they could just drop in from the tree. I'm gonna have to take this tree down. It's a hazard. It's a threat to our safety. Whoa! Feather. Who's fighting? I hear fighting. And 2 chickens just went down. What's going on with these chickens? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Whoa, getting crazy with it. That's good, that's good. Maybe like, no, it's good, it's good. Fence fixing time, and then, oh, we're gonna need a lot more wood. Such a beautiful tree, I'd hate to, but it is kinda, I think if anything jumps down from there, it's gonna die, right? Man, the one behind it's huge. I say we just cut this fence early. Yeah, we don't need a crazy big area. Like that, that's good. There's a lot going on over here, though. A lot of unfinished business over here. How do I do this? Kind of like that, and then we'll just figure this part out. I guess we'll just figure this part out later. But we're gonna make it safe, because I think they could just walk around. Tough, that's a tough one. But we need a lot of wood, I think we, whoa, hard right. I think
think we just got some wood, right? I need sticks? I don't even need sticks, so I think we're good with this. But we will definitely cut down another tree here. Maybe I don't know. I almost want to dig this no, no, no. I'll just do this. Ooh, big jump. That should be safe. Feels safe. It feels safe. Now, the bridge, the bridge. In case I don't know, even if I fall off the bridge, it's just cosmetic, I guess. Yeah, we need to chop down a whole tree. That one, yeah, that one's kind of sticking out right there. Woof. This one looks like he's ready to go. Not the black pit. Okay, it's getting late. Outside of the fence. Ooh, we should fight this guy. Bet we could take him. Ooh, or man. Let's go for the, oh my gosh, he's huge. Giant Psyduck, but I think it's super effective, so one more, we got this guy. We need that crit. Oh, woof. 4 HP, not the 4. Let's get safely up here. I don't think he's gonna go first, but I think he'll survive. Oh no! Man, T down. Who's getting the XP? Big XP. It's like Chirp could use it. We might be flying on Chirp soon, so that's huge. That was all she got, okay. No loot, no loot, it's all good. Big XP. Let's put some torches out though, for sure. Now that we got the fence up. Oh yeah, it's looking good. Is that a chicken? Nice. I got something for that chicken. Oh, he's in love. But he might be the only chicken. It's kind of sad. Oh, we got zombies. Oh my, wait. Oh, it's Pokemon slime, Pokemon slime. Wait. I hear one. Oh, he was fighting Chirp. Chirp goes down. Nothing like some midnight gardening to really take the edge off. That midnight bread. Oh, almost smacked the salmon swimming up. That's awesome. Look him go. Need to get some varieties. Whoa! Having trouble? Sounds like they're behind me. Is that a guy? Oh, my berries, my berries. Ooh. I can't with this guy. Not invited.
One berry at a time, it looks like. There's a really low I can't even get in there now. That's a big yikes. Guess that's why this is so open. Okay, we gotta be strategic about this. Wait, it almost looks like a heart. Should be good. How did the... Okay, so we need one bucket of water. Real quick. One bucket of the infinite water. Voila. Easy little drop down. Now, final fencing. Actually, I think we're gonna need more than this. End up cannonballing on. Oh, he tried to do the jump. He tried to do the jump. That's so funny. Okay, there's a way out. I'm gonna make the door right here. Now I know I have an axe in my offhand. Oh, he's gonna come storming in. Get away from me. I'm using it. Okay. Let's go up here. Actually, we only need... I wish you could make it like a double door, but we'll just settle for the regular door. I need to get these outside low-hanging torches. These tiny gates. It's funny because the zombies could break down a wooden door, but they can't, like, I wonder if a bunch of them couldn't get through this tiny gate. This is kind of funny. This one's got to be up here. A lovely perimeter. Oh. Okay, I'm getting this low hanging torch. I think we made a bunch of them. Let's do this. The friendly crab. Can you imagine if the Pokemon were hostile? They could turn this into a nightmare real quick. How? How? Who's got that reach? Okay. Looking clean with it. Oh, what's up? Am I a rival? No, it's just Zach. Okay. Everybody's locked out. Very good. Torches galore. You can tell I've been traumatized. There. I feel safe. Oh. That'll be it for now. Let's take on Zach. Get a little wall here, or a little door. Alright, Zach, what you got? What you got? Alright, we got Manti. For starters. Oh, wait, he's fighting a rock. This is huge for him. Just one shots at the rock. Let's go. The crit. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. We'll take it. I think we get rid of this. Ooh. I think we're gonna turn this into like a door, like a regular door. Or maybe move this guy. So I can fix that. The door. Okay. Doesn't look the best, but it feels okay. Kind of coming along. Okay, how much fence we got? 36. I think we need... What do we have left? Oh, stickless. That's kind of sad. Ooh, that's kind of rough. I feel like I have wood, but I don't. Okay, let's grab some wood. Which tree will be next? I'm feeling... You know, that tree, I really am feeling like this tree is just gotta go. It's time. It's a beautiful tree, but it's encroaching. A lot of wood, too. And we should have enough for the bridge. We don't even have to take down the whole tree. We'll just leave some of that. Ooh, little trainer battle. Yeah, that kind of looks cool, but maybe these two logs. Creeper senses are tingling. Yeah, that one's way too high. Yeah. Yeah, we're good, we're good. Whoa. Look at this guy. He just kind of floats. Sidekick. Whoa, meditate 17. I don't think they like flying types. Trip's gonna have to take one for the team here. Oh, throat chopped him. Toxic. I got this little guy. Hug him to death. Oh, he's low, he's super low. Super effective. Now he's paralyzed, so he should go second. Oh, I should have tried flail. Roasted. Boom roasted. Ooh, hug him to death. Squeeze him. Man, that paralysis is like guaranteed. Alright, that's... Oh, an apple. We out of bread? Okay, we have the dough. The flour. We got the flour. Let's go make some bread. As soon as we drain this sucker. Huge. Whoa, knockoff. Keeps his headband. Another apple. I didn't even grab the apple. Okay, now we finish this. There it is. Apples are rare. Super rare. Alright, I'm sure you'll find your way in. Oh. Wait, I think I got this. This is a tough jump. Oh, wow, okay. Let's make bread. We'll read chapter 17. Awesome, awesome amount. Bah, 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 bah. What am I thinking? Fencing? I think this is perfect. Oh, they're different colors. Okay, we can do a little something with that. Okay. To the bridge. Actually, I think it's, yeah, we'll hit 17 up first. And it's to the bridge. Water from the rock. At the Lord's command, the people of Israel left the Sin Desert and moved from place to place. Eventually, they came to Rephidim. But there was no water to be found, so once more the people grumbled, complained to Moses. "Give us water to drink," they demanded. Down on top of Mount Sinai, and called Moses to the top of the mountain. Skip the whole page. "Quiet," Moses replied. "Why are you arguing with me? And why are you testing the Lord?" But tormented by thirst, they continued to complain. "Why did you ever take us out of Egypt? Why did you bring us here? We, our children, our livestock will all die." And Moses pleaded with the Lord. What should I do with these people? They are about to stone me. And the Lord says, "Take your shepherd's staff, the one you used when you struck the water of the Nile. Then call some of the leaders of Israel and walk on ahead of the people. I will meet you at the rock of Mount Sinai. Strike the rock, and the water will come pouring from it. Then the people will be able to drink." Moses did just as he was told, and as the leaders looked on, the water gushed out. Moses named the place Massah, the place of testing, and Meribah, the place of arguing, because the people of Israel argued with Moses and tested the Lord by saying, "Is the Lord going to take care of us or not?" Wow, it's interesting how God could literally just drop manna from heaven, do all these things, but instead of doing things the easy way, he forces people to value the connection they have with each other.
He's trying to get the people to understand and respect Moses, who is a human being just like them, rather than assuming they need to rely on an external deity so that they can have the same relationship that Moses has, or at least increase their relationship with God in some way, right? Through example that God can do all these things, but He's asking us for our participation, our involvement, our faith. Israel defeats the Amalekites. While the people of Israel were still at Rephidim, the warriors of Amalek came to fight against them. Moses commanded Joshua, "Call the Israelites to arms and fight the armies of Amalek. Tomorrow I will stand on top of the hill with the staff of God in my hand." So Joshua did what Moses had commanded. He led his men, to fight the army of Amalek. Meanwhile, Moses, Aaron, and Hur went to the top of a nearby hill. As long as Moses held up his staff with his hands, the Israelites had the advantage. But whenever he lowered his hands, the Amalekites gained the upper hand. Moses' armies... My guy's just dying? Or are they coming back to life? But whenever he lowered his hands, the Amalekites gained the upper hand. Moses' arms finally became too tired to hold the staff any longer. So Aaron and Hur found a stone for him to sit upon. Then they stood on each side, holding up his hands until sunset. As a result, Joshua and his troops were able to crush the army of Amalek. That's an interesting way of winning the fight. Then the Lord instructed Moses, "Write this down as a permanent record and announce it to Joshua. I will blot out every trace of Amalek from under heaven." Moses built an altar there and called it, "The Lord is my banner." He said, "They have dared to raise their fists against the Lord's throne, so now the Lord will be at war with Amalek generation after generation." I'll go ahead and read chapter 18 as well. Jethro's visit to Moses. Word soon reached Jethro, the priest of Midian, and Moses' father-in-law, about all the wonderful things that God had done for Moses and his people, the Israelites. He had heard about how the Lord brought them to safety out of Egypt. Some time before this, Moses had sent his wife Zipporah and his 2 sons to live with Jethro, his father-in-law. The names of Moses' first son was Gershom. From Moses said, "When the boy was born, I had been a stranger in a foreign land." And the name of his second son was Eliezer. For Moses said, "At his birth, the God of my fathers was my helper, who delivered me from the sword of Pharaoh." Jethro now came to visit Moses, and he brought Moses' wife and 2 sons with him. They arrived with Moses, and the people were camped near the mountain of God. Moses told Jethro, "Your father-in-law has come to visit you. Your wife and your sons are here with him." So Moses went out to meet his father-in-law. He bowed to him respectfully, greeted him warmly, and they asked about each other's health. And then, when Moses went to talk further, Moses told his father-in-law about everything the Lord had done to rescue Israel from Pharaoh and the Egyptians. He also told him about the problems that they had faced along the way, and how the Lord delivered him and his people from all their troubles. Jethro was delighted when he heard about all that the Lord had done for Israel and how he had brought them out of Egypt. "Praise be to the Lord," Jethro said, "for he has saved you from the Egyptians and from Pharaoh. He has rescued Israel from the power of Egypt. I know now that the Lord is greater than all other gods, because his people have escaped the proud and cruel Egyptians." Must have been the worst people on the planet. Then Jethro presented a burnt offering and gave sacrifices to God. As Jethro was doing this, Aaron and the leaders of Israel came out to meet him. They all joined him in a sacrificial meal in God's presence. I don't think all the Egyptians were evil, but I think the people that were in charge of Egypt were the most evil. That's what it sounds like, because God will usually come up against the most evil with the most good, right? So that's why it kind of had to work out in the way that it did, I guess. Jethro's wise advice. The next day, Moses sat as usual to hear the people's complaints against each other. They were lined up in front of him from morning till evening. When Moses' father-in-law saw all that Moses was doing for the people, he said, "Why are you trying to do all this alone? The people have been standing here all day to get your help." Moses replied, "Well, the people come to seek God's guidance. When an argument arises, I am the one who settles the case. I inform the people of God's decisions and teach them his laws and instructions. This is not good, his father-in-law exclaimed. You're going to wear yourself out, and the people too. This job is too heavy a burden for you to handle all by yourself. Now let me give you a word of advice, and may God be with you. You should continue to be the people's representative before God, bringing him their questions to be decided. You should tell them God's decisions, teach them God's laws and instructions, and show them how to conduct their lives. But find some capable, honest men who fear God and hate bribes. Appoint them as judges over groups of 1,150 and 10. These men can serve the people, resolving all these ordinary cases. Anything that is too important or too complicated can be brought back to you, but they can take care of the smaller matters themselves. Then they will carry out the load, making the task easier for you. If you follow this advice, if God directs you to do so, then you will be able to endure the pressures, and all these people will go home in peace. Moses listened to his father-in-law's advice and followed his suggestions. He chose capable men from all over Israel and made them judges over all the people. They were put in charge of groups 1,150 and 10. These men were constantly available to administer justice. They brought the hard cases to Moses, but they judged the smaller matters themselves. Soon after this, Moses said goodbye to his father-in-law, who returned to his own land. And then the last chapter for today, the Lord reveals himself at Mount Sinai, which sounds pretty cool. Pretty epic indeed. And we're just going to finish up this little bridge. See if we can get the... Oh, it's got some skeletons, maybe. All good. Even the spiders are chilling. Okay, now the fence. I think we'll go... Oh, they're all planks. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. I think we're going to do like this. But it's so weird because of the planks. But what's nice is you still can't fall out of this. Maybe up here. No, it's still safe. It's kind of odd. But I think this will kind of work. I think we can connect it like with a different block. But we're gonna need more fence. This is gonna be interesting. But also, it's kind of like trident protection. Might stop a trident. You never know with those tridents. Come out of nowhere sometimes. It's getting kind of interesting. But I like it. I have to grab the logs while I'm out here. Whoa. Whoa, I need that one back. Almost fell. How do I get this? Okay, one more jump. One more jump. There it is. Oh no. Fall straight to the bottom. Let's get out of here. Maybe we'll find a trainer in the meantime to fight my grackle. Let's call him something. Gracky. Actually, Gracky's fine. Gracky's okay. 24. Can it be enough? Is it gonna be enough? God, he looked like a creeper, Gracky. Oh! I think this will do it. This will get the
No. We still have to clean up the bottom of the bridge too. One of these days. Okay, we got half, so about a half stack of 2 different types of wood. Ooh, there we go, okay. Now that looks good. Just want 2 different types again. Plenty of trees where we're at. This one's kind of, I don't know, something about this tree. Got to go. We can get rid of these bushes. So that's jungle, right? Okay, we got the jungle, and we've actually got the oak too. I thought there was a workbench. I'm surprised there's no workbench over here. What's going on with this side? Let's see. See how that looks. I think it's like this. Every time I hear this melody, it sounds like, I don't care. So when I'm talking about something, it was funny. Good timing, good timing. That's probably good. We can put a little workbench. Sure. I swear I had a workbench. Cool, I got the wood. Okay, fence. We need to make some sticks. Ooh, we need more than that. I think we're gonna need more than this. Oh, it's doing the thing again. I feel like I just randomly like made more sticks somehow. More wood. Okay, back to the thing. Oof. Odd number of sticks is killing me. Why is it consolidating automatically? Okay, maybe I'm pulling the trigger or something. I think it's gonna be like this. Small. Yeah, it doesn't have to be the same. Make it a little different. Oof. I think it's got to be like this. Whoa, too fast. Okay, that's tough. That's a tough shot. Bam. Man, it's crazy the way some people can build in this game. It's like, I don't know, man. Kind of seems like an android. But that's kind of like what humans do. It's like when they do anything for too long, they kind of like they just become robots. I wonder if we have enough. I think we'll have just enough. Oh, that's not gonna do. I bet you would catch this. Ooh, last second. Ooh, that's a little premature, isn't it? Ooh. That looks good. Could be worse, could be worse. See, I think that's what I'm going for, but yeah, it's all good. It's got that Indiana Jones vibe. Whoa, okay. Not what I was expecting, but I'm gonna have to take it. I think once we get some lanterns, it'll look way better too. Lanterns are epic. Speaking of lanterns, why don't I leave these torches? And then make some lanterns. Let's see how many we're gonna need. We're gonna need so many. So like 1, 2, 3. So that's 6 on that side, or 6 total. We'll just cut it in half. So 3 to there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24. We need like 24 lanterns. It's not actually that bad. Thing is, all the iron. Oh, we need all these lanterns too. Basically, we're gonna have to go get as much iron as we can on the next episode. Actually, we're gonna do the spiral staircase on the log house. We're gonna finish that all the way up and inside and out, and then we're gonna do the jungle on the other one. I like to mix it up, but man, sometimes I mix it up so much, I'm like, what am I doing? I forget what I'm doing. Okay. Got bread too. Kind of like mega chilling. We're not in our little hovel anymore, you know, it's like spacious. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and read chapter 19. Chapter 19. Drink some more. It's funny when you're like trying to be unhealthy and you're like drinking alcohol, you get that like, oh, this is disgusting, but I'm getting messed up. And then when you're like tired of getting unhealthy and you're like, okay, I'm gonna get healthy, you start drinking healthy drinks, you're like, oh, same. It's like the same reaction. It's like, ugh, I don't like it, but it's gonna revert. I think it'll revert some of the damage. Last chapter, and we'll close in prayer. The Lord reveals himself at Sinai. The Israelites arrived in the wilderness of Sinai exactly 2 months after they left Egypt. It's not bad. I thought they were eating manna in the desert for like 40 years. I don't know. After breaking camp at Rephidim, they came to the base of Mount Sinai and set up camp there. Then Moses climbed to the mountain to appear before God, and the Lord called out to him from the mountain and said, "Give these instructions to Jacob's descendants, the people of Israel. You have seen what I did to the Egyptians. You know how I brought you to myself and carried you on eagle's wings.
Now, if you will obey me and keep my covenant, you will be my own special treasure from among all the nations of earth, for all the earth belongs to me, and you will be to me a kingdom of priests, my holy nation. Give this message to the Israelites. Moses returned from the mountain and called together the leaders of the people and told them what the Lord had said. They all responded together, "We will certainly do everything the Lord asks." So Moses brought the people's answer back to the Lord, and the Lord told Moses, "I am going to come to you in a thick cloud, so the people themselves can hear me as I speak to you. Then they will always have confidence in you." Moses told the Lord what the people had said. Then the Lord told Moses, "Go down, prepare the people for my visit. Purify them today and tomorrow, and have them wash their clothes. Be sure they are ready on the third day, for I will come down upon Mount Sinai as the people watch. Set boundary lines that the people may not pass. Warn them, be careful. Do not go up to the mountain or even touch its boundaries. Those who do will certainly die. Any people or animals that cross the boundary must be stoned to death or shot with arrows." My gosh. They must not be touched by human hands. Wow. It's like a radiation thing. The people must stay away from the mountain until they hear one long blast from the ram's horn. That sounds like a spaceship. Then they must gather at the foot of the mountain. So Moses went down to the people. He purified them, worshipped, and had them wash their clothes. He told them, "Get ready for an important event 2 days from now, and until then, abstain from sexual intercourse." On the morning of the third day, there was a powerful thunder and lightning storm. A dense cloud came upon the mountain. There was long, loud blast from a ram's horn, and all the people trembled. Moses led them out of the camp to meet with God. Moses led them, and they stood at the foot of the mountain. All of Mount Sinai was covered with smoke because the Lord had descended on it in the form of fire. The smoke billowed into the sky like smoke from a furnace, and the whole mountain shook with a violent earthquake. As the horn blast grew louder and louder, Moses spoke, and God thundered his reply for all to hear. The Lord came down on the top of Mount Sinai and called Moses to the top of the mountain. So Moses climbed. Then the Lord told Moses, "Go back down and warn the people not to cross the boundaries. They must not come up here to see the Lord. For those who will die. Even the priests who regularly come near the Lord must purify themselves, or I will destroy them." "But Lord, the people cannot come up on the mountain," Moses protested. "You already told them not to. You told them to set boundaries around the mountain and declare it off limits." But the Lord said, "Go down anyways and bring Aaron back with you. In the meantime, do not let the priests or the people cross the boundaries to come up here. If they do, I will punish them." So Moses went down to the people and told them what the Lord had said. On chapter 20, we discover the 10 Commandments. A huge story. It's beautiful. So it's interesting how, once, twice, and thrice, it's like God's got to tell you, "Hey, I know I just told you, and I know you heard me, but I'm going to have to tell you again." Not because he's doubting them, because he's already seen the future. He's like, "Look, I've already seen them cross the line, and I know we've already talked about this, but if you love them, you will remind them, because just that reminder can save their, I don't know about soul at that point, but at least their life from a terrible wrath. Something you wouldn't wish upon anybody, even your enemies." So that's beautiful. How God needs to constantly remind us. Like, it just goes to show you that the enemy is not a slow enemy. He's not like a lazy enemy. The enemy is exhausting every resource possible, spiritual, physical, whatever, to try to get you to ignore, to deceive you, to convince you that God is less than whom he proposes himself to be. But if we just truly believed with every ounce and fiber, with our existence entirely, that our only purpose is here to serve this God whom we cannot even comprehend. We cannot establish a presence around this almighty powerful being that is our creator. If we can actually find it in ourselves to hold that truth constantly, then that is when we can start developing our relationship with God. Anything else, it like negates whatever you had going on previously. It's just like a friendship with your friend. It's like you guys can go through all kinds of crap together. But if you still ignore what they say, if you still take them for a liar, or if you still treat them poorly or do wrong by them, it doesn't matter all the crap you guys went through. It really doesn't. Because there's just certain boundaries that can't be crossed. So with that, let's go ahead and pray. Dear God, I know that the message that you have for us can be very intimidating and heavy on everyone. The words that you have shared with us, the stories that you have for us, they are very heavy, and only through you and through your Holy Spirit can we sustain them within our own lives, that we might be able to find a better way to live and exist freely through you, and that we may go forth into our next season understanding what we need to do to live a more prosperous life. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you guys so much for being here. And next time, we're going to do a little spiral staircase on the log house, inside and out. Because the inside's almost done, but the outside, we're going to try to like mirror it so you can kind of like go in and out. And then we'll make like a platform on the top, because it'll be like our garden district or our garden house. All right, guys. Again, thank you so much. I didn't know we were on the BRB screen. I'm going to get better at that. I'm going to have to find a way to get better at that.